Amid the Bella One row, Kim Jong Un sent a thunderous letter to Vladimir Putin, pledging unconditional loyalty to Russia as tensions with Washington rise. Kim Jong Un sent the letter on Thursday in response to a congratulatory message from Putin, according to North Korea's state media outlet KCNA. However, KCNA and officials in Pyongyang did not specify when Putin sent his message or under what circumstances it was delivered to North Korea. In his letter, the North Korean leader also said friendly ties with Russia will always remain precious, framing the relationship as strategic and personal. Kim went even further, writing that he would always be with Putin for the sake of Putin and Russia, signaling alignment regardless of global backlash. Kim's message to Putin. Kim wrote that he would unconditionally respect and unconditionally support Putin's policies and decisions, presenting his commitment as absolute and non-negotiable. He added that he is willing to always stand with Putin for the sake of Putin and your Russia, saying this choice would be constant and permanent. Kim also said the exchange made him feel once again the true comradely relations between them, implying a bond forged through shared confrontation with the West. Using the opportunity, he emphasized that he regards his friendly relations with Putin as the most precious source of pride, elevating the tie above routine diplomacy. This renewed show of North Korean support comes at a moment of rising Moscow-Washington tensions, with fresh flashpoints appearing across multiple regions. On January 7, the U.S. Coast Guard seized a Russia-flagged Venezuela-linked oil tanker, triggering an immediate diplomatic and security confrontation. Reports said the tanker was not only Russia-flagged but was also accompanied by a Moscow submarine, adding a military edge to what might otherwise be a sanctions case. The United States seized the vessel, named Bella One, while it was at sea, claiming it was evading sanctions and carrying illicit oil shipments. In response, Russia condemned the seizure and argued that no state has the right to use force, framing the move as unlawful interference. Moscow also claimed Washington acted outside its jurisdiction and demanded that any citizens on board be released, escalating the issue into a rights and sovereignty dispute. So far, President Vladimir Putin has not made direct public remarks on the Bella One seizure, even as Russian officials issue increasingly sharp warnings. Russia warned that the Bella One seizure could escalate into direct confrontation with Washington, especially if similar actions continue at sea. The White House, however, claimed Trump still maintains a good partnership with Vladimir Putin, projecting calm despite the intensifying rhetoric. Yet CNN reported Trump declined to clarify whether he personally reached out to Putin after the incident, leaving the status of direct communication unclear. Even China condemned the Bella One seizure, calling it a violation of international law by the United States and adding diplomatic weight against Washington's move. Tensions have also been at an all-time high since U.S. forces captured Putin ally Nicolas Maduro, pushing Russia's partners into open confrontation with Trump. The Venezuelan president was abducted from his home along with his wife by U.S. elite forces on January 3, in an operation that shocked the region. Trump has since backed Maduro's deputy as president while vowing total U.S. control of Venezuela's oil, tying regime change to energy and strategic leverage.